Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today I'll be talking about another Valkyrie character, or let's say battlesuit. And today's uh, battlesuit will be called Spina Astera. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, here's the thing: Spina Astera's animation is not updated yet. So, let's not go there. Let's talk about her in from this place. Let's see. Okay, here it is. So, Spina Astera is considered as a mecha type of battlesuit which can do fire damage. Okay, so that's the thing. And her best in slot weapon is considered as the uh, astral divide, whatever how you pronounce this. And her best in slot the stigmata set is the Ragna set. Okay, now other than that the question remains is, okay, how can you get her? So basically speaking, how I got her is from the event in 5.5. So in 5.5 I have gotten her for free, but she is not a free character. You must need to get her from this supply section. So that's the bad thing about any other people who will be getting her in some other places. So yeah, a very sad thing. Other than that, let's talk about the weapon. Now when it comes to the weapon, do understand that uh, whenever a Valkyrie character appears here, their weapon will be appearing in right in this place. Now I suggest that you do not do that. Instead, I suggest that you try to get the weapon from the focus supply A or focus supply B. Why? Because this exponential supply, the problem with this equipment section is the weapon and the stigmata set they resets, and because of that reason, every time you try to get anything from here, your chances of getting them using crystals is gonna be extremely low. Whereas for if you were to get any of the focus supply weapon or the stigmata set, then this focus supply A and the focus supply B are a very good option because the counter actually transfer over to the next version. So that is a very good thing. So do it from this focus supply A or B, but not from this equipment. Okay, now let's talk about her alternate weapon. Now when it comes to alternate weapon, there is something that I must need to show you. So this one is made by Marisa Honkai. So Marisa Honkai basically made a list. Like if you were to not have this weapon, then what is the alternative? The alternative weapon is called Sanguine Gauge Union. Okay, so this weapon basically belongs to Starchasm Nyx, and she is a, what should I call it, a ice damage dealer in the game. Do not pull this weapon solely for Spina Astera. Okay, so basically speaking, it is saying that this weapon is the main in slot weapon for Starchasm Nyx, but for some reason, if you do not have this astral divide, then use this. Otherwise, don't try to get this one. Okay, this is our main weapon. Now there are other alternatives. Now here is the thing: if we want to know more about the weapon forging, then go to this place as I have shown you, and then select the scythe. Now the problem with the scythe character in this game, like they only have one weapon, which is a 5-star weapon, and this is called Onyx Iron. So if you were to get Spina Astera and not able to get her weapon or the stigmata set, then use this Onyx Iron. Okay, otherwise if you were to have some other weapons available, then do give Spina Astera some of these other pre-armed weapons, because trust me, giving her something is better than nothing. And when it comes to physical damage healing, obviously don't give her that because she is not a physical, she is an elemental type of damage healer. So based on that, if you were to give her any of these weapon, okay, here pre-arms, then she'll be able to benefit a lot more than this one. Okay, and now let's talk about the stigmata set. Okay, now obviously there are some alternatives that you guys might want to know. Okay, for example, as I've already shown you that getting all of them actually requires a large quantity of crystals. So how can you do that? Well, how can you basically get all of the stigmata set for all of the 72 characters here? It is actually not possible because as a free-to-play account it is not possible, but as a, let's say, what should I call it, a well account, okay, like if you are a spender, a Leviathan class spender, then only then you will be able to get this large quantity of crystals to actually get all of the materials you need. Okay, so as a free-to-play account or a beginner, intermediate or advanced free-to-play account, what can you do? Well, the thing is, you can do the following, such as you can get the free-to-play stigmata set from this grinding section and try to get the Lubin Hook T and B and get 1 Thales M. Now the question is, why is that? Because this is the most recommended Stigmata set for most of the fire damage dealer in the game, because this Stigmata set can give you up to 90% of total damage output. That is a lot, okay? And how can you do this 90% of total damage output? As I've said, the following Stigmata set, and if you were to get this Astral Pre-Arm, then obviously this 90% of damage output is going to be easier compared to getting all of these Stigmata set, because it will basically requires a large quantity of crystals in order to get them, okay? So I made a video regarding of why you should prioritize the Valkyrie battlesuit first, then the weapon, and then the Stigmata set, okay? So that is basically my opinion, and my opinion actually holds true, because as you can see here, you are not getting 100% of damage output, but at least you are getting 90% of damage output. So if you are not a meta player, then obviously this is gonna be a very good amount, okay? Now, other than that, the question remains, okay, what is her team synergy? Now, in order for you to know that, go to this place, attack, and then select on this tactical class. Once you have selected that, click on Spina Astera. So once you have clicked on this Spina Astera, go to team synergy. Now, even if you were to not have Spina Astera, then it is still not going to be a problem, because the thing is, these are trial characters. You will have all of their weapon and the Stigmata set to actually test them out to see how much of a damage dealing they are. Now, Spina Astera can actually do a large quantity of damage if the proper type of, what should I call it? If the proper type of Valkyrie character were to be used, and this is where the Sakuno Rondo and Azure Empire comes in handy, okay? Now, other than that, if you want to know which type of elf character you should be using, now when it comes to the elf character which you should be using is the following elf, such as the Sirin, okay? Now, why Sirin? That is because Sirin is basically the latest most badass elf character in this game at the moment, who can do a large quantity of fire damage dealing as well as support. Whereas if you are a free-to-play account like me, then you will be getting stuck with these two for a very long period of time. This one does heal and support. This one does shield breakage, okay? And basically this is the combination of those two. For example, this one does fire support, heal, and shield breaking. So if you want to do triple the amount of work as this two does, then obviously getting this one is gonna be the best option. Now, if you already have this Book of Fuxi, that is fine. But other than that, if you want to do a large quantity of damage using Spina Astera's fire damage dealing capabilities, then obviously Sirin is the best option, okay? Don't try to get anything other than Sirin, because it is not gonna be worth it. But if you are a free-to-play player, again, get the Jingwei Swing as a beginning trial or something like that, okay? Now, that is basically the whole thing regarding of Spina Astera. That Spina Astera at first I thought was a free-to-play battlesuit, but it seems like that I gotten her for free in version 5.5, but she is actually not free, okay? So if you like this video, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icon, because I'll be talking about more of this type of topic on a regular basis. And see you again next time. Goodbye and stay safe.